Last race at Homestead Miami Speedway was pure dominance. Once I took the lead from Denny Hamlin, I just did not look back whatsoever. Took the lead on lap 12, and then ever since then, I just led on the rest of the way. And turns out, I led 54 laps in that race, so that proves that I pretty much dominated that last race. To prove that I was dominant, I won Stage 1, Stage 2, and I won the race. So 3-0 to start the season so far. So now we'll see if I can try to go win 4 straight races to start the first 4 races this season. Hey, what is up, guys? This is Robert, aka RJ. Welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 5 2021 season Let's Play. I'm going to do race 436 in the NASCAR Cup Series. I'm going to Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada for the running of the Pennzoil 400. So 67 laps in today's race. Previous race, as you already saw, was Homestead Miami Speedway, and I pretty much dominated Homestead Miami Speedway. I didn't lead the first couple of laps, but I took the lead, and then once, I took the lead, I just never looked back. I never lost the lead since that last caution when Christopher Bell stayed out, and then when he stayed out, I was in second place, easily passed him, but I was putting up a fight with Hamlin, and that's how I won the race. So far, undefeated this season. I'm 3-0 so far this season, but this race, this could go either 2 ways. Either I have a 50-50 chance of winning this race, or I'll be having a good run and then struggle in the long run. So it's going to be a questionable race of how this is going to play out, but we'll see what happens. I'm kind of consistent at Las Vegas. I feel like a top 5 could happen. Maybe I'll win, but we'll just have to see what happens. But without further ado, I'm going to be driving Jimmy Johnson's Las Vegas car that he drove in the fall, so that's the scheme I'll be running for this race. But anyway, without further ado, I'll show you all the settings, and we'll get ready to go racing. So settings, you get the deal. Save as usual. 102 difficulty, full damage, DNF's enabled, 25% racing and all that. So that's the settings. Same thing as always. So that's just a reminder if you're new. So that's what the settings are like. Basically the same thing as always. So the point standings going into Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So I got a decent points lead over Kyle Busch. Still a long season, and the gap is still pretty close, but I still got a decent points lead, so I'm loving that. So far, as you can see, me and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. are the only 3 drivers that's won stages this season. Stenhouse, of course, has 3 stage wins, and I also have 3 stage wins. Other than that, no one else has won a stage, which is weird going into race 4, but someone else will win a stage eventually. Josh Perlicki is still holding on to the playoffs, which is something. But if the playoffs were to start today, Noah Gragson would be in that last playoff spot, only by 1 point ahead of Alex Bowman. But, as always, I know I keep saying it, but, as always, long season. It's only March, the beginning of March, so we got a long season ahead until we get to September. So, long season. Alright, so qualifying results here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Joey Logano is going to be on the pole for this race, alongside with Denny Hamlin on the front row. So those 2 will be on the front row. Wow, look at this. Ross Chastain 5th. Chase Briscoe 8th. Tyler Reddick 9th. Anthony Alfredo 10th. Interesting top 10. And Eric Almirola is 3rd, so that's something. That's the top 10. There's 11th on back. Bubba Wallace got 14th. Newman 16th. And I qualified 17th in this race. I didn't think that, I was going to have that much speed in qualifying, but I should be able to make my way up there during the race. I usually have bad qualifying speed at Vegas, but I'll be up there eventually. So I qualified 17, which means I'm going to start mid-pack. And then Ricky Stenhouse is going to round up your top 20. And then 21st on back, there's Austin Dillon 21st. Kyle Larson's 24th. Josh Perlicki's 25th. It looks like Chris Buescher rounds up your top 30. And then there's 31st on back. Noah Gragson will round out your field in last place. Alright, here we go. Time to go race here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, 1.5-mile racetrack. I'm starting 16th now because it looks like Bubba Wallace had an unimproved body modification during qualifying, so he's going to the back. And of course, Joey Logano's on the pole, and Eric Almirola, I guess, is having a stellar weekend. So that's what the look at the car looks like. And by the way, we are running the day version of Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Alright, here we go. Race 4 of the 2021 season comes here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and we're off here at Las Vegas. So it's going to be 19 laps in stage 1. So I was predicting during practice that I was thinking it's going to be just like last week when we had 19 laps in stage 1 and then 17 laps in stage 2. So I knew it was going to be like that. I'm going to go down the back straightaway for the first time today. I've already moved my way up to 13, trying to move up more. And we're going to come off turn number 4 to complete the first lap. Joey Logano is going to lead the first lap. I don't want to risk making it 3 wide early on in the race. This is way too risky.
Careful, still there. Outside by himself.
I got around Chase Briscoe, and I also got around Tyler Reddick. Still gaining spots. Yeah, just like I thought, this car is just flying. Car is fast.
Still there.
We'll see how it plays out in the long runs.
Look ahead for me.
Alright, got around Harvick for 6. Almirola's leading this race. Okay. Got around Logano. Now Hamlin's trying to go get around Logano for 2nd. Oh, look at Team Penske, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All 3 Penske drivers in the top 5. That's something. So, just like some mile-and-a-half racetracks, this is a multi-crew racetrack, so you can run any lane you want. The track is kind of similar to Kansas almost, except, you know, it's a lot different. So far, so good. Starting to run the outside lane a little bit. I like running the outside lane at Vegas. But then if I want to pass the AIs, I usually run down to the bottom lane and pass them there. Starting to gain up on Blaney. I should get around him here. Get my way into the top 5.
Careful, still there.
Still trying to grab some more stage points. I can still do that. Even though I already have 3 wins this season.
Still there.
Still battling with Blaney for 5th.
Clear.
Looks like I will get around Ryan Blaney. And I did do some practice runs too. I did mention this in the beginning of the race, but I did do practice runs and... Okay, yeah, that's what I guess what I was about to talk about right there. I hit the wall coming up the exit of turn 4 while running the outside lane, so I'm going to have to be careful running the outside lane at turns 3 and 4. Oh, Blaney, I'm sorry. You wrecked 2 weeks in a row. We don't need to make it 3 weeks. Blaney and I is having a good battle. We'll try to pass him on the outside lane. I'll be able to pass him on the outside lane. We got 14 laps when we make our first pit stop of the race. And I don't think I hit the wall too much. The car seems fine. We got 14 laps till fuel. Yeah, we should be alright to make it on fuel. Well, we'll definitely have to pit before stage 2 comes. Looks like Denny Hamlin's out front leading. Hamlin came so close to winning last week at Homestead. But unfortunately, I just held him up good. Well, it's a good thing for me, but unfortunate for Hamlin. Well, yeah, it would make sense to drive Jimmy Johnson's car at Las Vegas since he did drive this car in real life at Vegas. So I thought that's why I drive this car. I might drive this car again in the 2nd Vegas race, which won't be until September. By the way, too, now since we hit March, we're in the March Madness mood now. My favorite month, March Madness. Denny Hamlin's still leading with Eric Almirola 2nd. Joey Logano 3rd. Brad Keselowski 3rd. Joey Logano 4th. And then I round up your top 5. Blaney's starting to fall back a couple of spots. William Byron's battling back to 6th place. Also got Kurt Busch back there. Whoa, okay. A little bit loose. Let's relax a little bit, please and thank you. So far, so good. I'm going to run this camera angle for a little bit. I haven't been able to catch up to the top 4.
Last 10 laps. Out of focus.
This is what I did with my other season as well too. You know, I was running up there in the top 5, and I just couldn't chase down the top 4 until, like, you know, we got like cautions and restarts. I feel like it's kind of gonna be like that. I'm trying different lines to see where I'm best at. I'm starting to get loose off the edges of the corners. I had a funny feeling that was going to happen because I was loose off the edges of the corners during practice. But other than that, so far so good. Got Kurt Busch gaining up on me a little bit. I like Kurt Busch, hometown favorite from Las Vegas, New York. Las Vegas, New York. Oh my God, Robert. Jeez. Yep, I guess we're racing in Las Vegas, New York, not Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh man. Kurt Busch from Las Vegas, Nevada. I finally got that right. Along with his brother Kyle Busch, and I hit the wall in the straightaway. That's all me. And now I'm gonna lose 5th place to Kurt Busch. All right. Yeah, this car is starting to get loose off the edges of the corners. I'm not liking that. Just like I thought too, it just seems like the car doesn't have any speed on the long runs, it feels like. Oh, Kurt Busch, I barely touched him. He saved it. Man, that is just so annoying. Whoa, man, loose. Glad Byron hit the brakes right there. Checked up. And I'm loose off the edge of the corners. But yeah, it's so annoying that you get loose off the corners. It's ridiculous. Alright, yeah, that's what I'm talking about that Las Vegas turn 4. The tricky corner, I won't lie on that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I fell back to 7th. Well, unless something doesn't happen, we're going to have a new stage winner this season. Other than me and Ricky Stenhouse. I'm back in 7th, and then I don't see Stenhouse up here. Now, that's something. I seen someone smoking a couple laps ago. So they must have an engine problem. I don't know who it is.
5 laps to go.
Looked like Josh Balicki. And I was thinking that was Josh Balicki because he was running 60 points. He's definitely gonna lose a lot of playoff spot. I mean, a lot of points today. He definitely won't be able to get any stage points. Oh, caution! Caution out. These guys are pitting. Let me see who that is. Oh no, that's Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell, who was fast last week, fortunately has a problem. He's out of this race. Let's see. Yeah, he's already 6 laps down, so Christopher Bell is done for sure. I'm going to take 4 tires. I'm going to tighten up the car just a little bit. I feel loose off the corners. But I'm going to pit just to pit with the AIs. I'm going to stay on their strategy. I'm going to make adjustments on this car. That's what I did during practice. And we'll do that. Looks like I'm going to still restart in 7th. Martin Truex Jr. made his way up there. He started 22nd, I noticed. He made his way up here. Looks like we're going to have a 1-lap shootout. So final lap of stage 1 as we're back on the way. Yeah, we're definitely getting a new stage winner this season. I got 3 stage wins and Stenhouse has 3 stage wins. No one else has won a stage yet this season. Almirola's out front.
Careful, still there.
Trying to gain as much spots as I can before the stage gets over with. Almirola definitely has the stage win for sure.
Clear to the right.
I could get 4th, maybe. Getting 3rd, 2nd. But Eric Almirola is going to win stage number 1, and I'm going to finish 3rd in this stage. So that was a really interesting stage 1, I'll say. I held in the top 10 for most of the stage, but unfortunately, though, you know, with the well, unfortunately, you know, I made a couple of mistakes during stage 1, and then the caution helped me out a little bit, so that's a good thing. But I'm going to pit. I'll keep the car how it is because I'm not sure how it is yet. Oh yeah, let me read the stage results. So Eric Almirola wins stage 1 along with Brad Keselowski, me, Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, Troy Logano, William Byron, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, and Alex Bowman. So that's your top 10 for stage 1. Alright, stage 2 about to get underway here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Eric Almirola is going to lead the field down to the green flag to begin stage number 2. And we're off in stage 2. Yeah, just like I thought, 17 laps in the stage. got a good start. Love that. Getting my way to the outside lane, but Hamlin's going to be right there. Thought I'd make my way to the outside lane just to gain some ground maybe or get a run up here.
Careful, still there.
I'm still fighting though. Oh wow, 3 wide for the race lead. Look at this.
You got room. You're clear.
Amarola is going to split the middle lane, except he's going to lose those spots. And now it's me and Denny Hamlin going for the lead once again, just like last week. Oh wow, contact, heavy contact with me and Denny Hamlin. I'm trying to lead my first lap of the day. I'm on the outside lane, Hamlin's down low.
Careful, still there.
Hamlin's going to have this lap led. Good battle so far, I'm loving this. Still on the outside lane, trying to fight my way to the lead.
Don't move, stay high. Alright, clear low.
And I do get around Denny Hamlin, so new race leader here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And that is me. Except Hamlin's going to try again as I continue to run this outside lane.
All clear.
Looks like I should be able to lead this lap, so the streak continues. I led so far in every race.
Careful, still there.
But will I do it in the next race though? I'm not sure. As next Saturday night, as you can see down below, we are going to Phoenix International Raceway. And actually where the championship race is going to be, so I'm definitely concerned about Phoenix because Phoenix is one of my worst racetracks, so I'm not sure how Phoenix is going to play out, but we'll just see what happens though, especially with the pit stop. So next Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, Phoenix International Raceway. That should be a one interesting race. And me and Denny Hamlin is still continuing to have a battle. Hamlin's not giving up, neither is me.
Careful, still there.
I'm still on the outside lane. The car started pushing up the track. That's why I had a lift just to not hit the wall. Now Hamlin's going to take the race lead. I should be able to gain on him back though. Got 12 laps to go in the stage. We'll definitely make it back on field. Kurt Busch and William Byron battling for third. I know Kurt Busch wants to win at his home track at Vegas. He did it last year. I know he wants to do it this year for sure. Trying everything I can to get around Denny Hamlin. So far he's got that bottom lane working. I'm trying to use this outside lane to maybe get a run on him. Or at least get to his inside. I can't quite do it. Might have burned these tires out just a little bit because I can't get around Hamlin right now. But we got 10 laps to go in stage 2.
Alright, clear low.
Kurt Busch tried taking a peek underneath me. That didn't work out. Oh, here we go. I got to run underneath Hamlin this time. So I meant to go to the bottom lane. I didn't mean to go to the south side lane. Oh, Kurt's going to try to make it 3 wide. He does. Look at this. Oh, boy. Kurt Busch led that lap. Kurt Busch is going to take the race lead. And there goes Hamlin. Even though I barely touched him, he saves it. Goodness gracious. But man, what an interesting race this has been so far. A lot of great battles. I'm loving that. Now Kurt Busch is out front leading. In fact, Kurt Busch is in 11th in points, so he'll definitely gain points. Hamlin lost a lot of ground. But yeah, I just barely touch him. That gets annoying. I know I keep saying it, but it just gets annoying. You barely touch somebody in it. They go around sideways. It doesn't matter what track it is. Just any track. you barely touch someone and they just barely go sideways. Oh, speaking of sideways, I'm loose. Yeah, I think I burned these tires out. I'm not able to gain ground on Kurt Busch. See, I'm good on the short runs, but on the long runs, I just seem to struggle. I think for the final stage, I'm going to have to try to save my tires. So then, maybe I can have some strong runs. I might make some more adjustments to the car as well. Yeah, this car is getting loose. I might have to start playing with the throttle. Now Byron's trying everything he can to get around me for second place. Kurt Busch is trying to be the 4th different stage winner this season. Almirola became the 3rd stage winner this season. With his first stage win, me and Stenhouse has been winning the stages the last 2 races, or the last 3 races. Byron's still trying to get around me. Now 5 laps to go on stage number 2. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to chase down Kurt Busch. My right rear tire is going down a little bit, but I should be alright. Oh boy, I'm getting loose. Trying to hang on, but I'm getting loose. I got 4 laps to go on the stage. Teammates battling for second place. Me driving the 48 with Hendrick Motorsports, and then Byron as I just left the track. And I'm getting loose. I'm gonna have to give up the second place spot. Yeah, it's gonna be a matter of time before I lost second place. Yeah, these worn tires are getting me really, really loose. I just can't do nothing with the car. Telling you, I wasn't kidding when I was saying that the AIs are really, really tough here at Vegas. Now Almirola is trying to get by me for 3rd place. Yep, there it goes again. I went up the track again. Son of a gun. Oh, there goes 3rd place. Hamlin's right there as well. He could take the spot. It's got Brad Keselowski. And I barely make contact with Almirola. Yeah, I'm just losing spots now. I just can't do anything with this car. I got 2 laps to go in the stage, so my main point is to try to get a top 10, get some stage points. I got Brad Keselowski behind me. He could try to take the 5th spot. Denny Hamlin's going for 4th on Eric Almirola. I mean 3rd on Eric Almirola. Yeah, my tire's going down, but I should be alright. Alright, final lap of stage 2. Lap traffic is up there. Kurt Busch. He doesn't get held up by this lap traffic. Could win the stage. This could be the first race where neither me or Stenhouse doesn't win a stage. We do have a chance to win the final stage. Alright, down the back straight for the final time of stage 2. Sent it in there on Almirola and trying to go for 4th. Side-by-side battle. Alright, Almirola's got it. So Kurt Busch is going to win stage number 2, and I'm going to finish 5th. Yeah, I can't do anything with this car. The car is just so loose. So, that's unfortunate. And for the first time, I feel like this season, we went green flag all the way in stage 2. In a stage, at least. So, Kurt Busch wins stage 2. William Byron 2nd. Denny Hamlin 3rd. Eric Almirola 4th. I finished 5th. Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Mark Scheer, Alex Bowman, and Kyle Busch rounds up your top 10 of stage 2. I'm going to pit. I might lower the tape down. I might tighten up the car just a little bit. I don't want to make the car too tight. I'll put the car like that. Make some adjustments. There we go. So we're gonna have 25 laps to go when we get back green. So we're gonna have to make maybe one more pit stop for this race gets done and over with. All right, final stage spots get underway here at Las Vegas First Speedway. William Byron, the race leader. Will I still be unbeaten and get my 4th straight win, or will we get our 2nd and new different winner? The green flag's back in here. Got 25 laps to go here at Las Vegas for the Penn Toyota 400. I'm gonna try to save up these tires.
All clear.
Hamlin back out of gas. I'll take third. William Byron, the race leader. Shout out to him winning at Homestead Miami Speedway last week too. GG for Hendrick Motorsports. Especially with 3 out of 4 cars finishing, especially with 3 Hendrick cars finishing in the top 10 at Homestead Miami Speedway. That was a good race last week. I still wish Chase only got a top 10 last week, but 300 cars in the top 10. Good. I love that. Kurt Busch is going to take the race lead. I'm right now running in second place. I'm trying to save up these tires. So maybe I can have a long run car maybe. Oh wow, I try to peek my nose in there, but Kurt Busch put a block. And right in the back of Kurt Busch. Yeah, Kurt Busch knows what lanes I like to run, which is the bottom lane. So far, I just can't seem to find a way to get around Kurt Busch. I'm trying. Oh, I got a good run off turn 2. Here we go. Side by side for the lead, underneath Kurt Busch.
Car there on the outside.
I'm downstairs, Kurt Busch is upstairs.
Still there.
Still side by side. Still can't quite get around Kurt Busch. Got 21 laps to go here at Vegas. There's been a lot of great battles. I'm loving this. And I stood up to Kurt Busch, and I'm out front leading. Alright. So short run speed is definitely helping out. Will I be able to hang out on the long runs? We'll have to see. I'm trying to save as much tires as I can. Oh wow, Kurt Busch got a good run off turn 4. Kurt Busch is going to take the lead right back. Alright, 20 laps to go here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Kurt Busch is leading. I'm right now running in second place. William Byron third. Eric Amolo fourth. And Brad Keselowski rounds up the top 5. I believe you got Hamlin in 6. Hamlin 6, Logano 7th. I think that's Bowman 8th. Tyler Reddick 9th. I think that's Blaney rounding up the top 10. That's what the top 10 running order would be. I'm still right now hanging around in second place. Oh, I got a good run off turn 1. So I hit the apron. I could have probably had a better advantage of getting around Kurt Busch if it wasn't for me hitting the apron. I did the same thing as the first time, which caused Kurt Busch to make it 3 wide to get the lead early on in the race. When me, Kurt Busch, and Denny Hamlin was 3 wide. I almost let Byron have the exact same opportunity.
Left side.
Oh, I'm going up the track again. We're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Byron. I got around Kurt Busch, but now I got to deal with my teammate William Byron. Teammates from Hendrick Motorsports. And looks like William Byron is going to take the top spot. And now here comes Kurt Busch for second. I'm starting to get loose off the corners. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I save tires. I just still feel like I'm struggling with the car a little bit. But a top 5 is definitely doable, as long as I don't make any mistakes. Got a lot of good battles. I'm loving that. I love that we have good battles. Makes the race more interesting. Kurt Busch is back to the race lead. Now I'm trying to get on William Byron for second place again. See if I can try to go chase down Kurt Busch. So once again, next race, next Saturday night, we continue on with the West Coast Swing. Except there's only 2 races in the West Coast Swing this year. Normally Auto Club Speedway would be the 3rd race, but there's no Auto Club race this year because of it being repaid to make it a short track. So there is no Auto Club Speedway this year. So next race will be the final race of the West Coast Swing. It's going to happen at Phoenix Raceway for the running of the, I believe the NASCAR Cup Series is only. But next race could be at Phoenix, which is now the home of the championship race. So we'll see what happens at Phoenix, which I'm a little bit concerned about Phoenix, because Phoenix is not my best track. But we'll just see what happens. But first, we got to continue with this race. We are getting close to making our final pit stop. Yeah, so I tried the best I could to make this car adjusted. I'm going to have to deal with it. Try to hang on. Byron is still putting up a fight with me. Nice block on Byron, okay.
One back.
Alright, he's sending the turn 3. Alright. Well, I guess he'll take second place, and I'll just fall back to third place. So far, I only got one car out of this race, and that's Christopher Bell. I fell back to third. Hamlin is starting to get his way back up there. I got Brad Keselowski in fifth. Yeah, now this car is starting to fade out. I just feel like I don't have any speed whatsoever because of the tires being worn out. By the way, if we do pit under green, I did practice my pit road entry, so I know how to get down pit road. But I almost got caught speeding a couple of times, so I'm going to have to be careful of that. Matter of fact, at one point during practice, I thought I got caught speeding, because the pit road speed is 45 miles here at this track, and I went 50, and I'm surprised I didn't get a speeding penalty. Brad Keselowski battling for fourth place. Like Brad Keselowski going to go around Denny Hamlin. Oh, I'm on the apron. Oh, I'm getting loose. Boy, oh boy. I am loose. Tires are wearing down. Now I'm starting to have Amarillo join the party. I had a lift. Did not spin this car out, and now Hamlin's going to try to pass me on the outside lane. And we got 10 laps to go here at Las Vegas, where Speedway made contact. And I think Hamlin's going to go spinning. Okay, he's safe at that time.
We're right.
Yeah. This car getting loose. I mean, so far, this has been a fun race. I've been loving this race. Probably one of the best races so far this season. But, car handling wise, it's just been awful. The car handling. Like I said, the short runs has been good, but the long runs has just been awful. Oh man, I'm still getting loose. These tires are worn out.
Clear all around. All right.
I got 3 cars that could pass me. Oh, don't hit the apron. Yeah, Hamlin's gonna get around me.
You're going to blow a tire soon.
Okay, let's see, we've got 8 laps to go. I'm probably gonna pit maybe this time by. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pit this time by. I think these guys should pit as well. I think they're gonna pit this time by. But I'm gonna pit this time by. Slow car in Timmy Hill. Alright, I'm pitting this time by.
Outside, by himself. Drop your speed, driver.
And perfect. Alright. Oh, I didn't check my tires. So I'm gonna go right sides. We'll do that in the seal. We'll do that. And these guys should pit this time by. So I'm gonna do right sides. Actually, we got 8 laps to go, so I should put 1 can in there. And I'll tighten up the car just a little bit more. So it's going to be 8.3 second stop. Some guys are pitting behind me. Alright, 2 tires. We'll see how this plays out. I think the guys behind me are pitting. The Amarillo stays out. I should be okay with my lefts. I could have went 4 tires, but...
Here's coming to the pit.
Alright, so Eric Amarola is pitting, so... That should recycle the lead back to Kurt Busch. Depends on what he did. So Amarola is pitting. Yeah, a lot of guys are down pit road. Someone's blowing an engine. I think that was Blaney. Man, Ryan Blaney is still continuing to have bad luck this season. I'm gonna get out ahead of Byron. See, what happened to Kurt Busch? Is he down pit road right now?
Still there.
Josh Balicki is. What happened to Kurt Busch? Oh, someone's blown.
Caution.
Oh, there's the caution. So Amarola pitted. I'm going to restart in third. Well, this ought to be interesting. What happened to Kurt Busch, though? Where did Kurt Busch fall back to? Ross Chastain's pitting. Wow, 26. What happened to Kurt Busch? Did he get caught speeding? I don't know. David Ring is going to get the free pass, but I'm still confused as to what happened to Kurt Busch. And yeah, that was Blaney that blew an engine, so Blaney is still having bad luck this season. Because he wrecked at the Daytona Road Course, then he flipped at Homestead, and now has an engine problem. That's something. Alright, green-white checker. Josh Palicki's up here.
Smooth out here.
He saw that Josh Palicki could win this race. Actually, no. Well, it is green-white checker, but it is not overtime. Alright, green flag back in here. We have 2 laps to go. I try to go 4 for 4. Or will we have a new winner? I gotta do it with more tires on the left side.
Got a car low now. Left side is
Oh, I'm
clear.
getting loose. Amarola just took off right there. I gotta try to chase him down. Yeah. I don't think what's gonna happen this week, guys. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Alright, white flag in here. Final lap for Eric Amarola. Could he be the first driver other than me to win this season? Yeah, 3-0 looks like how I'm gonna start out the season. I don't feel like a win's gonna happen. Oh, Logano, I'm in the wall hard.
Got one outside now.
I gotta try to block. Oh, alright. Well, Kyle Busch sideways. Byron sends it in there.
Clear. And
I'm
behind you.
still continuing to lose spots. Oh, Austin Dillon. Okay. So Eric Amarola is going to win here at Las Vegas for Speedway, and I'm going to hold on for 7th place. Man, that stung. I hit the wall hard coming off turn 2. Yeah, I just couldn't do anything with the worn tires. That was my problem. I had good speed on the short runs, but the long runs I was just struggling. Well, my undefeated streak does come to an end. I didn't win this week. I won the first 3 races. Unfortunately, I don't get a win. So that means Eric Amarola is going to become the 2nd different winner this season. So now he'll be locked into the playoffs. But 7th this week, it's unfortunate. But you know what? It's still top 10, so I'll still take it. Alright, so race results here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Eric Amarola gets the win at Las Vegas. So Eric Amarola becomes the 2nd different driver to win this season. So he is other than me to win this season. Weird that I'm mostly winning this season, but now this week I don't win this week. But it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But Eric Amarola wins, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he won stage... Yeah, he won stage 1, okay. So Eric Amarola wins, Denny Hamlin 2nd, Joey Logano 3rd, William Byron 4th, Kyle Busch 5th, Austin Dillon 6th. I finished 7th. I mean, like I said, I had good speed on the short runs, but once I got to the long runs, I just was struggling with the car. So I tried my best with the struggling long run car, but I still get my top 10 streak, which isn't too bad. But unfortunately, though, 7th place is my worst finishing result so far this season. But then again, long season. Looks like brackets lost me chase line out, pulling us up the top 10. But hey, I just realized too, we've been having some different winners this season. Drivers that don't really win a lot win this season. So I guess that's still continuing my season with Amarola winning this season. I don't know if I said this enough, but Alex Bowman rounds up the top 10. So 11th I'm back. Chris Buescher 11th. Josh Palicki 12th, so he's still continuing to have good finishes this season. Newman 13th. Okay, I just want to make sure I pronounced these drivers right, which I did, okay. So Newman 13th, Harvick 14th, Truex 15th, huh? Ty Dillon 16th, Cole Custer 17th. And I don't know what happened to Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch was up there leading. I don't know if he got caught speeding or if he got held up by traffic or missed his pit box. I don't know, but Kurt Busch fell back to 19th. He did win stage 2. Kurt Busch, I don't know what happened, though. That's unfortunate what happened to Kurt Busch. Then you got Kyle Larson, who runs up your top 20. And there's 21st on back. Bubba Wallace 21st, Chase Briscoe 25th, and then Ross Chastain runs up your top 30. And then there's 31st on back. Looks like only 35 cars finished on the lead lap. Anthony Alfredo qualifying in the top 10, ended up finishing 33rd. That was unfortunate. And it looks like Timmy Hill on back finished a lap down. Ryan Blaney, who is still continuing to have bad luck this season. And then Christopher Bell, who was really strong last week, has problems this week. So Christopher Bell rounds up your field in last place. And that's what the point standings are like. So I still lead the point standings. I got a huge gap with the points lead. So far so good. Josh Pilecki is still in the playoffs right now, which is crazy. Eric Almirola sitting 9th in points, so Eric Almirola with his win is now locked into the playoffs. And then that means if the playoffs were to start today, it will be Christopher Bell in that last playoff spot by 5 points ahead of William Byron. So that's what the playoff standings would look like as of right now. 7th place, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, I'm not going to win every race this season, so 7th place it is. Nothing I can do about it. I tried my best with the worst car, with the long runs, but unfortunately, you know, the car just wasn't handling right. But like I said, it is what it is. You can't win every race, so yeah. So I did win 3 straight races to start the season, so that's all. It's a good way to start the season, but unfortunately, it just wasn't my time this week, which it is what it is. I just can't do anything about it now. But anyway, next Saturday night, we're going to Phoenix Raceway in Napa, Dale, Arizona for the running of, I guess, the NASCAR Cup Series. It doesn't have a name here. So 78 laps at Phoenix, and of course, like I said earlier, as you can see, Phoenix will be the championship race, which will be the last race of the season, which won't happen until November. So we get to predict what the championship race will be like this season. So but yeah, I'm a little concerned about Phoenix because, like I said, Phoenix is not my best race, my best track, but we'll just see what happens. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like and subscribe if you have not yet, if you want. And also, turn on post notifications so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video or when I go live. Follow me on Twitter if you have not yet, and also join the Discord if you want as well. So just click the link down below in the description, and it'll take you to Twitter and my Discord. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all next Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. So I'll see you all next Saturday night at Phoenix Raceway. Have a good rest of your night, everybody.